Unfortunately, it was not so. You see, they knew that they were not strong enough to conquer a unified country.
In the interest of everything that we hold dear, we simply must have conformity. Now let me make this clear to you, mass seceding, great unwashed out, demon blast your cause for liberty, diversity. We know what's best for you, arresting you across the land, we're testing you, see if you fit our plan. And the screaming of the innocent is drowning calls for more race war outside of the bench you roam. True blue Nazi socks and Morrison, no toleration, purge a nation, meet them out and line them up. They're all the same, you play the game, tin our names, our throats, our guts. Won't believe in all you beat until it's time. And I still believe this country is mine. I won't believe it, until it's time. And I still believe this country is mine. You know that you've had it pretty good so far. But we're closing in and we know who you are. The ones who we destroy. The old, the sick, and the young, and the unemployed. Now you're littering up our vision of a brave new world. Planet on fascism. My raging power lust. Grind you and your kind into the dust. Trespass is a crime against the state. They own the land and they control your fate. All the people in the squats and trailers, just a big long ragged line waiting to go to jail. And you're thinking that it can get worse. And you're sweating blood to quench that thirst. They'll be nailed up for all to see. Fools who wanted to be free. I won't believe in all you beat until it's time. And I still believe this country is mine. I won't believe in all you beat until it's time. And I still believe this country is mine. I won't believe in all you beat until it's time. And I still believe this country is mine. I won't believe in all you beat until it's time. And I still believe this country is mine.
They used prejudice as a practical weapon to cripple the nation. Of course, that was not easy to do. They had to work hard to do it. We human beings are not born with these prejudices. Always they are made for us. Made by someone who wants something. Remember that when you hear this kind of talk. Somebody's going to get something out of it. And it isn't going to be you. This is not classroom theory. I saw it happen. I saw it happen. I saw it first in Berlin in 1932.
Thank you for joining me. Why is the game not on the screen? There we go, that's better. That song was called 1994. The working title was A Conversation Between the Individual and the State. Poglet time! Woo! But yeah, well, that's what my dad wanted to call it. My mum decided, no, that's a stupid title, so they called it 1994. After a law that was being brought in 1994 to stop people from partying in public places legally. Basically criminalise parties in the UK. There we go, there's my beautiful face. Thank you very much for joining us, Nick. It is Poglet time. Let's fucking go! Oh wait, my controller's not set up. I'm totally professional, I promise. Okay, when we left off last, we saved at the saving tree, so I'm going to be loading the game. A rare treat, I know. It is Poglet time, and we might be finishing this game today. for the second time. Last session was stressful. So damn stressful. Let me put the guide on the correct monitor, the one closest to me. Now the ground here is littered with damage tiles, which is fucking wonderful. Oh yes, and we're all poisoned. I'm gonna need to get us back to the healing spring just to get rid of the poison. These guys, I'm pretty sure nukes take care of them nicely. I love how Gadon is just... It's just a tiger. That's all it is in this game. By the way, Nick, feel free to drop in the voice chat if you want to. If you don't want to, then that's cool too. $8,000 yen. I really need to get myself a lot of cure poison. But yeah, hopefully one of my personas has Liftoma. Hello! Caller!
Hello, hello!
Hello, it's Nick, everybody, and Tico25 in the house.
Hey, what up?
Hey. Do you want me to share my screen through Discord as well?
Sure, yeah.
Cool. That way you can see things more or less when they're
In
happening.
real time.
Yeah, real time, baby. It's in real time. Dubbing live, and it feels like you could write it, but it's in real time. Right, I need to see if anyone has Liftoma, which should get me over damage falls.
Liftoma, that's a cancer.
No one has it. We've got 2 members of the party with Traisto. No one's got Liftoma. I might have an item that does it though. Like Strong Core or something? Core Shield, that's it. Temporarily nulls damage flaws. There we go. Yeah, it's literally the same item, the same icon as Liftoma. Let me see. So, damage tiles. Move for the southern part of the map. Let's go. So many damage tiles. Ooh. Just one this time. I'm insulted.
You are the single reason why these things are extinct. Oh, it has its own nukes.
Yeah.
Yo,
yes,
I
it's
saw
a nuclear tiger.
I saw a new trailer for a new Godzilla versus King Kong movie.
Yeah. Ooh,
And this thing is wild cuz like there's an enemy monkey or giant ape thing that has a
Right.
whip.
Oh fuck. So
Yeah.
Kong. Okay.
And I think it's funny because there's a bunch of designs for like big apes and stuff like that. And one of the parts of the trailer was like a gorilla family getting fucked up and like a baby gorilla getting hurt.
Oh no.
I might just be extrapolating, but and that makes me think of chimpanzees. They literally go around murking like gorilla children.
You know, that
Like
doesn't,
IRL.
I didn't know that, but it doesn't surprise me. Chimpanzees can be fucking nasty.
So like Kong-sized chimpanzees.
That's terrifying. That is so terrifying. Like, King Kong might destroy a skyscraper, but a chimpanzee will have its way with it first.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah. Do. Okay.
Quetzalcoatl.
Let's hope that this guide is correct. 3 steps north.
2, 3.
Though I never know whether it means it from the start or outside the start. Let's do an extra one just to be safe. 1 step west. Okay. 2 steps north. 1 step east. 2 steps north. And there's a combat. Fun. Then it will be 3 steps east, 3 steps south, and 1 step east. Weird. Oh boy, this is like these enemies got hit with the ugly stick. God damn.
Ah, the one in the back could get it any day. Look, that many arms. So many limbs for activities.
8 legs, 7 vaginas, maybe more.
What the fuck?
I fucking love that comic so much. Okay. One of them reflects nuclear, one of them reflects fire. The one that reflects fire is dead now, though, so that's good. But hey, Poglet absorbs nuclear. Fun shit.
Do.
Yes. How do they fare with physical? Aha! It's super effective.
I'm so happy. This year has been a good year for Facebook pages and groups.
Oh, right.
Daily Rock Lee posting came back and he's made
brilliant.
some bangers so far. And the group I was in came back. It's Yandere Psycho Femcell Girlfriend Grippy Sock Jail 2.
Brilliant.
And there's just like a bunch of misandry memes, and I'm kind of okay with that.
Nice.
Is the game muted?
It should.
Oh,
be.
no. It's muted on my end. Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, if that's all it is, then that's fine. Mama. Tearing me apart. Ray of light, ready for a trip to nowhere. Okay, so they always direct you from 1 step inside, I'm pretty sure. So, orienting myself so I'm facing north. 1 step east. Never mind. Slide to the left. Take it back now, yo. Do I know anything? I know nothing. Okay. Well, we will try Old Faithful. That works fine.
Oh, actually, while I'm on my computer, I might as well do some stuff. I finally asked George what excellent. What classes Warren was going to be in for the Strix campaign.
Yeah.
So I gotta input him for that.
Cool. Oh yeah, shit. What was our homework?
See, that's a good question. I think
'Cause
your
we had
homework was
It was like a. What was it?
the homework that I remember telling you all to do was specifically for your club. Just make a PowerPoint or whatever over a topic you want to rant about for.
Yes, and I was gonna do the collateral damage to ecosystems because of adventurers.
Adventurers.
Which, funny enough, I recently got caught up in Dungeon Meshi, and that comes into that quite a bit.
I fucking love Delicious in Dungeon so goddamn much.
So fucking good. Also, like,
Did you see last week's episode yet?
yeah. I got caught up like a couple days ago. But yeah, I had like the final frame spoiled for me from Twitter. But the thing is, people on Twitter were like freaking out over it, like, oh my god, what the fuck? What the fuck? When like the entire premise has always been my sister's being digested in a dragon, so we've got to go find her remains before they're completely gone, so we can resurrect her. Like, I don't know what else we're expecting.
No, the plan was to go save her before she died from being digested. They had that 5-day time limit because they knew that dragons usually digest slowly because 90% of the time they're asleep.
They're asleep, yeah.
They don't digest as
like,
fast.
They knew she'd be dead. They just need the body. Like, that's the whole thing with in Dunmeshi, the healing magic. Healing magic can revive people as long as you can fully reconstitute the body while in the dungeon. Like, basically all of the characters have died at some point, or like a few times over the course of their adventuring career. But yeah, I wasn't as surprised by it as I think a lot of people were. But apparently the manga only gets like more dark and fucked up from there. So.
Ah, man.
I might go read it. But yeah,
No,
there's been a lot of memes.
There's
been a lot of memes from the point of view of like manga readers being like, people are finally getting to the real Dungeon Meshi. The real
first time
dungeon. Yeah. Oh, first time. Yeah, like that.
No, I could have swore their goal was to get to her within the 5 days so she wasn't digested. Like, she wasn't dead.
And she wasn't... They knew she was dead, but they needed to have a corpse, essentially. They needed to get to her before she was digested, so there would be something to resurrect.
No,
that was the whole premise from episode 1.
No, the premise was to get to her before she died. Like, they were hurrying this entire time in order to get to her before she died.
That's not how I read it at all. They were... Like, I watched the English dub. Did you watch the English dub?
No, I watched it subbed.
Right, well, I watched it with the English dub, and that was pretty clear from the off, in the English dub at least, that she was dead, and they needed to resurrect her, but they needed remains in order to do that. 3 steps south. Six? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just going right past that exit. Okay. 6 steps north. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh boy, these are some big boys. Look at the legs on that thing. Look at the legs and the pecs. God damn.
From the descriptions I'm reading on Wikipedia, you are correct. I was wrong.
Yeah, I guess it just it was probably a detail that was easier to miss in the dub. In the sub.
Either that or I just don't remember because...
Yeah. Like, based on the reactions that people were giving online, I feel like you aren't alone. Like, I feel like a lot of the people watching thought what you thought.
Shame.
But yeah, yeah, they were trying to get there within 5 days. It's been 2 weeks, I think, that they've been. It's been 2 weeks since she was eaten. I think by the time they get there. So yeah, there's only bones and hair left. That should be enough for them to resurrect. What am I doing? I do think, even though, I don't know if it's just that certain stats are higher on Poglet than they are on Ayase's, or if it's because the SP cost is higher for Poglet's persona. But Poglet's Megadolion does more damage than Ayase's Megadolion, I'm pretty sure.
It's more than likely the stat boosts from the specific persona.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
So like, it does more damage because the SP cost is greater, but the SP cost being greater isn't what's dealing more damage. It's the fact that
it's just
more
it is
powerful
a better persona that gives you more stats. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Funny enough, in Shin Megami Tensei If, the stats from their version of personas, which are guardians, are not additive always. If their stat in something is lower than yours, it just replaces. Like, you
whichever's higher. Yeah?
No, because they can lower your stats.
Oh. That's fucked.
Yeah. It's not so much that it replaces it, it's like they've got a plus this much or a minus this much to certain stats. Yeah, there we go. That makes sense. Megaton Raid! Ah, Megaton. My favorite Fallout city. Not.
Right.
My favorite Fallout city is Red Rocket. 3 steps west, 1 step north.
Isn't Red Rocket a gas station?
Yeah, it is. But it counts as a settlement you can build there.
Ah.
In Fallout 4, anyway. Right, these fuckers. Auto actions. I finally set up their auto actions last time, so that's good. I did not do that for the entirety of the Seebeck route.
Didn't do what?
Set up the auto actions.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can set some to use attacks and some to use guns. You can't set any magic through the auto actions, but hey ho.
Hee-ho.
Hee ho.
What's that one multi-armed one's name? Because it makes me really want to call it Hecatoncheles.
Yeah. If we encounter it again, I'll have a look at it. What are you? Kromkruach. Who knows? Spirits of conscious. Then weak to nuclear and ice. Let's go. Like Persony. Seems pretty straightforward. Ah yes, the guide says the final floor of this dungeon is refreshingly simple. It's just one long corridor. Thank fuck. After all that last time. Oh, Mangad High. Manga?
Oh, how far back was it?
Oh, fuck. Yay. I also discovered that items that restore your SP restore way more outside of combat than they do in. So, that was good to know.
That makes sense.
Yeah. We're so close. I can taste victory. Big old wolf. Fenrir. Hey. Fenrir turns up in the original Megami Tensei novels, but long after the point where the games adapt them. I think the game only really adapts the first book and, like, the premise of the second? Maybe? I don't remember much. I didn't read them myself, I just watched a video essay.
We're talking about Persona games?
We're talking about Megami Tensei. The
Gotcha.
original.
Okay.
It was a novel originally, which was based on a movie called Evil Speak, it's one word. Which I've watched. The whole thing is on YouTube. The original movie that the book was based on.
Ooh.
Right, you bitch, we're fine. Oh, ass. Ass. God damn!
Oh, shit.
I've been waiting for you. No more school, ever. Let's see what you can do. So the masked girl is Maki and the masked man is, Kandori. Kandori. Fuck. I can't believe I said Tandori. Fucking hell.
Kandori, the dude from the Seebeck route?
Yeah. Maki, Kandori, Aki, and Mai have all been in this final dungeon at one point or another.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, but Maki and Kandori are wearing masks and aren't quite acting themselves. Kandori is weirdly helpful. He can, after you encounter him, he can teleport you back to the school if you need to go back there for whatever reason. So I'm just looking at the first line of the guide here. Queen Azura is without a doubt the hardest enemy in the entirety of Shin Megami Tensei Persona. Her hit point count is incredibly high, her defenses are high enough that most attacks do minimal damage and she resists just about everything you can throw at her. Offensively, she will throw Maziodyne, Mazandine, Maragidine, and Mabufudine. She's fond of status ailments as well, with Nervma, Petrama, Decover, and Desanga being thrown out rather often. In addition, she makes use of stat buffs, Diorama, and All Guard, an ability that renders all attacks against her ineffective for 1 round. The cherry on this sundae is she gets 2 turns every so often, but there's no pattern to this. Fuck. Okay, let's fucking go. So she resists all magic. Apparently. Good. You know what? Just for old time's sake, I'm gonna hit her with the old Megidolion, you know how it is. And then I'm gonna compare the damage from that to everyone else doing regular shit, because my god. Persona! 28! Megidolion from... Oh, fuck! That's a fucking party wipe! Yo! Well, minus 2 people. Holy shit! Okay, okay. I see how it is, bitch. Bitch? Uh-huh. I don't know if there's any good strategy to... How dare you? How dare you hurt my healer? Of life, of my life. I don't even know what order I'm going to attack it. Have we light
Gambare
skills?
Puglet!
Gambare!
Gambare!
Gambare! Apparently she's also weak to light skills as well, but I think maybe Ellie might have one? I'm not certain though. No, at least not with this persona. Actually, that's a point. I should be looking at everyone's personas. Wait, no. You... Light expel damage. Don't think that's really worth switching to and losing my healing skills. The beast with... It is the beast with 2 backs! Yo!
I don't think it's supposed to be this body horror.
Listen, all I know is it's kind of sexy.
Did your res miss?
The person who was using it died.
Oh. Was that before or after their turn, though?
Before their turn. Although, actually, I don't know. Maybe they did do it. I don't know. All I know is all these 3 died. They were not as strong as Poglet and Ellie. Oh, you know who else is apparently in Persona 2? Nanjo.
Yeah, that tracks. Like, he's from a rich family, so I assume that after his experiences with uh, the Persona stuff, he goes on to make financial contributions.
Yeah. But yeah, in Persona 2, there are both Persona users and demon summoners.
Here goes.
Ah,
is
yes, the demon
interesting.
summoners are the bad guys.
No. Not the bad guys. Just other people who summon demons to fight demons.
They don't summon demons, they summon their stands. Everything's a stand.
No, that's the Persona users.
No, it's the demon summoners too. Anything that's some sort of supernatural is just a stand.
You're right. How foolish.
Araki even said so.
Oh my god.
I mean, Jesus Christ, he was a stand user.
Yeah, Jesus was the original JoJo.
Oh, wait, shit. What was
Persona.
Joseph? Jesus, son of Joseph.
Oh yeah.
He was
yeah.
JoJo. But no, well, yes. I was watching Haman beat videos explaining how basically what counts as a stand, and it's basically everything's a stand.
Yeah. Motherfucker! I just rezzed you, and then you died again. Wait, I wonder... Hold on. I wonder if... No, they're mass skills, they hit everyone. I was just thinking, why is it only the people in the middle that are dying? Maybe it's hitting people in the middle specifically, but then, you know, they're mass skills. I'm definitely gonna run out of bombs of life.
Don't you have like 90, 80 something
Yeah.
now?
Yeah,
I don't
still
think
I'm
you're gonna run
out.
out.
I think I will.
I don't think you're gonna run out. I don't think this is gonna take over like 80 turns.
Also consider, she's often wiping out 3 people at once.
So conservative estimate down to like what, 30 turns. It's not gonna take that long.
Okay. If you say so.
I think Poglet's got it.
You want it?
Go on,
We
Puglet.
got it. Poglet has got it. Oh yeah, what personas do you have?
Bow. Bow.
Nuclear Staff, Pyrojack has just fire because he hasn't been leveled up at all. There's no way to check what he might get later. Ah well.
Man,
I
Wednesday's
sure
gonna be
wish-
fun.
Yeah. I sure wish this guide had warned me to get to get a persona with really strong expel skills.
Ah, it's fine.
Here goes.
We can do this. It's just gonna
Yeah,
take
it's-
a while.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while. It's not like you're gonna like be overwhelmingly crushed though. You've got the resources.
Yeah. We can item spam our way through this.
Yeah, like any good RPG.
Yeah. That's how you play JRPGs.
Here
Ah,
goes.
bitch.
I kind of want to play Digimon World 3 now.
I'm just
Not very-
I'm just so looking forward to finally playing Persona 2.
There's nothing stopping you. You can start right now.
That's true. I don't have to do this. But I feel like it. I feel like I have to do this, and I'm so close to the end. But I am not going back to get the true ending that I missed out on by fucking up in the first tower.
I agree. That would be... Oof. That's like 4 months down the line, not starting next week.
Yeah, and like not on stream. Like if I ever do that, it'll be on my own time.
Fair.
Probably on my Steam Deck.
On your Steam.
Yeah, that's where I'm playing SMT if. I'm not gonna stream SMT if it's not worth streaming.
Yeah, you're probably right. Not that it's a bad game, but...
No, it's just there's very little story. Like, there's a story there, but barely.
What if Shin Megami, but Persona?
Ooh.
That's the if part of it.
If, indeed.
What if the demons were inside of us all along?
Mm.
Here goes.
Funnily enough, though, it's the grindiest one that I've ever played. And like people always say, like, you don't grind in Megami Tensei games. If you're grinding, you're playing the game wrong. But that game, I had to grind up to level 15 to beat the boss of the first dungeon. Considering on this run of, you know, Persona,
No!
I'm facing
What
the
the
final
fuck?
boss at just over level 50. But yeah, I had to grind up to level 15. 1, 5, 15, 10 plus 5. But still, it's like, it's so... And that... It's got 7 dungeons based on the 7 deadly sins.
Here goes.
So it basically is Megami Tensei if the demons were inside of us all
Here
along.
goes.
Yeah.
Also,
But yeah, like,
again,
they
love
offset
the
it
Christian Guild.
being the grindiest by having it so you can't actually die.
Here goes.
So I feel like they made it grindier to compensate for the fact that you can't die, which is a bit silly.
Eh.
Here goes.
But yeah,
Did
you
they
basically
just
get
take away her
you
persona?
basically have a persona, basically.
Did they just take away Ellie's persona?
Oh no, that's just the animation for one of her attacks. It's like a status ailment thing, I think.
What did it
I fucking
do, though?
hope so, because I need to use Ellie's persona right now.
It said weak. Without any damage numbers, there's no symbol or anything. Does she have her persona?
Oh shit. Well, I guess I can't attack because she's guilty.
Ha, hoo ho hum.
Okay, well, you can guard then. She hasn't been wiping out the party for a while, which is nice. Although now that I've said, yeah, she's still got her persona, nice.
Oh, thank God.
But now that I've said that, she's probably going to wipe out the party. Nope. She's going to desanga. She got reflected, nice.
Persona.
Poisona.
Persona. Here, Personi.
Here, Personi.
She's going to be immune to everything for 1 round. Not that it matters. because we're all healed up anyway, so... Hey!
And we're using our unlimited
Oh,
ammo.
Mazandine wiped out 3 people at once, let's go. Sorry, say that again?
I was talking about their bottomless cliffs, but I think the 3 deaths are a little more pressing.
It's fine.
It's fine. You got
It's
bombs.
fine. They got legs. No,
got
not
arms.
auto-act, fuck. I pressed the wrong thing. Those two... Like, one of them absorbed it, but they still died. Why?
I think that was Poggy that, or Poglet that absorbed it.
Yeah, that would make sense. Because I thought Ayase had absorbed whatever that was, and that would not make sense at all. Should I just let them stay dead for a turn next time that happens? She kills them right after. Oh, fucking hell.
This seems like a very annoying fight.
It's very annoying.
Honestly, more annoying than what I suggested yesterday with the hyper-specific
Yeah.
PSP window.
Yeah. Strengthening your magic skills won't help you against bullets. Ooh, 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 ooh. I know what Disanga does. Like, it sounds like something that takes away your blood. But, like, I don't know what it does. All I know is Ellie's immune to it. She is ginger. She has no blood. Though, to be fair, Brown's more ginger than Ellie is. All of Ellie's blood has gone to her hair.
It's
That's
a
how
nerve
she died.
skill. It removes one foe's ability to change personas for 3 turns.
Oh, well, it's a good thing I don't need her to do that.
Maboofadin.
I love that all of the damage that Poglet has taken has been healed by him absorbing things. I wonder if I could just keep going with only these 2. You know what? I'm gonna drop a save state.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try
Yeah,
it.
why not?
Why not? Let's just see, because they seem to be fine. Yeah, Poglet absorbs that, Ellie blocks it. Maziodyne, let's see. It's same again. He takes a bit of damage from that, but he absorbs the next attack. It's fine. My god.
What persona does Poglet have that they're absorbing everything?
Let me check. I think it's Lilim? Fight, Persona... Yeah, Lilim. Absorb 100% of elements and force, weak to physical.
You know, yeah, that makes sense.
And... I was gonna check Ellie's, but I can't be asked. Auto-act! Just shoot him. Duke, shoot him. I can't believe... I feel like I'm cheating. This is so... I mean, the enemy's pretty cheaty too. They just fucking wipe out my fucking enemies. Like, my... Petrification missed. That's good. Please use an elemental spell. Poglet needs some health. Maybe she's learned. Like that one, like the... Oh, fuck. Oh, no, never mind. Hey, back to full health immediately. Oh, my God. Yeah.
You just made the final boss way too easy.
Yeah. Good thing she doesn't need to change her persona. I was like, oh no, I'm gonna run out of revive items.
Nerfma.
Yeah, Nerfma inflicts sick, it appears. So, gonna take a round to heal you up there, Ellie. This sick. I have 10 of those. You're welcome. And you know what? Ellie can use Rattle Drink because, you know, why not? As a treat.
This sick.
This sick! Another save state, just in case something goes horribly wrong and I lose a bunch of progress. It's fucking 3 damage every time I hit her right now, but still. Except for when she's... It's like sometimes she's weak to it, sometimes she isn't. It's like she cycles through weaknesses, which is interesting.
I have a feeling her status is determined by which attack she did last.
I wonder if it's got something to do with the two beings that make up her. Because sometimes one of them's facing forwards.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. 3 heads, 3 different elemental spells. Depending on which one's used last is the one whose weakness.
Oh shit! I just realized Ellie's like really badly hurt. Rattle Drink, more like Battle Drink. Yeah, that makes sense. Stop slapping Ellie! Why are you slapping that monkey? But I'm so happy that, like, the one attack that she does that actually hits us does so little damage.
Mm.
The little backhanded slap. This is just so funny. Can I make this any faster? Anyone's skill. I think it's slightly faster. Yeah, that's much faster. We need some healing for Ellie.
And then we need to shoot.
We need to shoot our gats like Shooty Gatwa.
We need to let our blickies pop, as they say.
We need to pop a cap in the Snow Queen's multiple asses. I'll pop a cap between your ass. Symphony of Lament. Ooh. Guilty.
Poggy's got the guilt.
He's got the Catholic guilt. You know what? I don't need to do anything about this. This is fine. I was like, I'm gonna do something. I don't need to. Look at this. This is so ridiculous. Ah, they're healing themselves now. How dare you. Whoa! They just wiped out Ellie in one hit. What the fizzity-yuck? Well, that's a good thing I've got items for that.
Yeah, honestly, kind of fine. I mean...
Yeah. I mean, we were kind of asking for it. Blah.
Honestly, you probably could have gotten it with Poglet alone.
Yeah, probably. Considering Poglet is absorbing stuff. But I'm worried about the amount of damage I'm dealing not being enough to contend with the boss healing themselves, because apparently they start doing that a lot at some point.
Yeah, they did it a couple times earlier, and it really pissed me off.
It's like, you're not allowed to do that. That's my thing.
What the fuck?
Wait, that's illegal. Are we robbing a bank? We're adventuring a bank. So, Nick, how's life?
Very One Piece right now.
Very One Piece. Cool.
Well, I caught up on Delicious in Dungeon. I think I may be an episode or two behind on Furen.
Oh yeah, shit, I need to go back to that.
I tried having my mom watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but she doesn't like it.
Oh.
She likes One Piece, but doesn't like JoJo. Madness.
Yeah, that's fucked. Speaking of mums, I was at my mum's today, and she was like, everything on TV is shit. Why don't you turn on Netflix and put on that new Avatar show? It's probably terrible, but let's give it a try. So we did, and so I'm gonna list 3 issues with the movie that we don't talk about from ages ago.
The movie that doesn't exist.
There is no movie in Ba Sing Se, but if there was a movie, then issue number 1. Wait, no. One thing I'll praise about it. It looked gorgeous. Issue number 1. The fight scenes were terrible. Issue number 2. It was mostly really fucking dull, boring, dialogue scenes where everyone stands around in a room speaking in not exactly hushed tones, but like low tones.
Exposition dump.
Exposition dumping, yeah. The Netflix Avatar series, gorgeous, much like the movie that doesn't exist. The fight scenes are actually good, but it is also largely just exposition dumping outside of the fight scenes. Like, everyone's standing in a room, speaking in low tones, for so long. It just goes on for so long. Like, they spend about 10 times as long giving you the same information as, like, the same scene from the original. So anyway, we got 2 episodes in, and then we turned it off, and I put the original on. Like, the cartoon. And it was like a breath of fresh air. It's just does it so much better. We were like 5 minutes into the first episode. Well, we got through the opening monologue. Earth, wind, fire. Earth, water, fire, air. Long ago, the 4 nations, blah de blah. And my mum was like, "Oh hey, we're half an hour in." Because that's how long it takes the first episode of the Netflix series to get to that.
Well, that's because there's a lot more, but like before that in the next. Okay.
Well, yeah,
hold
because
on.
they decided to show
hold on.
like a bunch
Hold
of
on.
stuff that didn't need to be
Hold
shown
on.
that early.
understand my position on this. I
Yeah.
stan the Netflix live action
Oh, I'm aware you
because
do.
it's very, in my opinion, it's very good, especially compared to the movie that's not in Ba Sing Se.
Yes, absolutely. It's light years ahead of that. Yeah.
But I like that it's not a one-to-one to the anime. Mostly because, like, first, it's an adaptation.
Yeah.
They didn't claim to make it
I'm very
the
happy.
cartoon, the live action.
Yeah, if they'd just done like a one-to-one recreation but in live action, it would have been completely pointless. Yeah.
But I like the different tone that it has. Yes, there was a few things that did feel weird. In my opinion, Gran doing the monologue, that was fine because that was
Yeah.
granted exposition dump, but that's what the monologue is anyway.
Yeah.
Like, even
I've
in the
got no issue
cartoon,
with
it's
Gran
just
doing that.
I've seen people like riff on that scene saying like, "Oh, why would they have Gran of all people say it? She's conveying a
'Cause she's the
local
old one.
legend. She's conveying a legend to
Yeah.
Aang and the audience that
Yeah.
hey, this is what's been happening in the world. I know you haven't been here, but this is what's been going down."
Yeah.
I like the more serious tone that the Netflix adaptation has taken.
Yeah, it is
Like-
like a grittier. Well, no, I wouldn't say grittier, but a more serious toned,
Yeah.
version of the events. Yeah.
It's less lighthearted, but at the same time, it shows more of the stakes. It's not as kid-friendly as it was, even though it still has the kids as the main heroes.
Yeah.
It's more of a tale of hope than it is of adventure. And that's my
Yeah,
perception.
They made sure to actually show us the genocide of the air nomads, which I didn't think was necessary, but I get what they're going for. Rather than have it be a historical event that Aang is very close to, but
We, the audience, never seeing what happened, it kind of put a nice barrier between it. So, yes, we know it's a tragedy because, we see the skeletons and stuff.
Yeah, and we see how much it affects Aang, but we don't get to see too much of what his life with the air nomads was like until later in the series through flashbacks.
And even
the Netflix
when you
series
do
decided
see
to
it,
front load that, which is, it's a choice that I understand.
and in the anime, when they do go over Aang's life when he was with the air nomads, it shows the good times. It doesn't show what happens after he left. That's where it hard cuts. Plus, it's honestly kind of weird because the only skeleton of the air nomads that we see is Gyatso's.
Yeah.
In the cartoon.
Although I am disappointed in the Netflix series that they... Oh, Ellie's sick. That they didn't have Gyatso's corpse surrounded by the corpses of Fire Nation troops that he slaughtered as he went down. Because that's something the original did. He trapped them all in a room with him, and then he sucked the air out of the room, killing them all instantly.
That's fan theories and conjecture, which I'm 100% on board with. But I think...
Well, at least
I think not having
what
that...
is true is that there was a fuck ton of Fire Nation corpses around Gyatso's corpse. So you know he went down swinging.
And I think that was a good thing to leave out of the Netflix adaptation, because then it would have brought into question, if the genocide happened, then why didn't they fight back? Well, with them setting it on the day of the comet and it being so one-sided, it really sets up the Fire Nation as a major threat.
Yeah. Although it was on the day of the comet in the original, but they didn't really talk about it too much until like season 3. Like Sozin's comet doesn't really get talked about a lot until it becomes like super relevant in the original. So yeah, I get that. Setting up like, the big thing for later.
They saved the major exposition about the comet until season 3, but they do mention the comet all the way back in season 1 when they visit Roku at his temple.
Yeah. But it doesn't get mentioned. It doesn't get shoved in your face much during when they're talking about the genocide of the air nomads initially in the original cartoon.
I don't think it was.
So I get why they're doing that.
Let me double check. I could be wrong. It's been a while since I've seen that episode because I really don't like that episode too much. There's a lot of episodes in the anime that I just don't really like watching a lot because I watched them so much as a kid. Serpent's Pass is fine. The Great Divide.
Oh, right. Great Divide, that's what I meant. Serpent's
Great
Pass
Divide
is fine, you're right. Great Divide is what I meant. And then Aang makes up that story about it being like 2 friends fighting over a football. And it's like, is that true? It's what they needed to hear. Tired. An ability that stops you from changing persona. Wired. An ability that forcibly changes your persona.
Actually, that would make a lot more sense and be a lot more gross.
It would force you to like stop and actually engage with it. Or
So, speaking of genocides.
oh boy.
Oh boy. I'm not going to talk about it.
I remember you are genocides. Says Sans the Skellington. It's my favorite character, Snans the Snellington. Stop healing yourself, you bastard! Oh god.
Okay, so the...
Oh, by the way, there is an anime OVA of the first Megami Tensei book.
Huh, neat.
Although, I have issues with how they drew the main character. Because in the book, he's described as being so pretty that if you put him in a sailor suit, he would, like, nobody would be able to tell he wasn't a girl. And they made him a little bit more manly in the animation. And how he looks in the anime has become how he looks in, like, all media since. That, like, references
Very
it.
androgynous.
No. He's supposed to be androgynous, but, you know, they made him look more boyish.
Ah. I found the information I was looking for. For some reason, I thought in the anime they didn't have the Air Nomad genocide line up with the comet.
Oh, they did. They just, you know...
Yeah.
They didn't talk about it much at the time that you first, like, you know, see the aftermath of the genocide, and Aang has to deal with that.
I don't remember, and I don't think I'm seeing it on here. Um.
Stop healing yourself, you ass!
Yeah. Okay. So, in the Netflix adaptation, Aang left the night of the Great Comet.
Yeah.
In the cartoon, he ran away years before the comet happened. So he was already gone for several years before the genocide of the air nomads.
Okay. That's less dramatically impactful, but a little bit more realistic. Which is not the way round you'd expect it to be. You'd expect the Netflix series to be more realistic. Oh my god! What?
Did you win?
I won! She was healing herself so much, I didn't expect it.
You did. You did it.
Oh my god.
Uh.
Holy shit. Okay. Oh, I failed against these youths. How distressing. But heed my words. Eternal night will fall again, so long as people seek to turn hope to despair. Danganronpa? Oh my god, hope and despair. No, how could this happen? This is my world! As I thought, improvising didn't suffice, and we must take matters into our hands. Your name was Persona, yes? Fuck, I forgot that was our surname.
Oh yes, girl from Persona.
Girl from Persona. Also, there's a space at the end, I guess. I didn't
Your name was
realize that
Persona.
word.
Yes.
Yeah. The is silent. I have a feeling we'll see each other again. On another save file, perhaps. Oh, it's finally thawing.
Nice.
Nice. Imagine if it actually thawed and, like, you're just left with a really soggy school. Oh. The guide is saying make sure you watch the scene after the credits. Okay. You're really going? Yes. I hope Maki and Mark are okay. I have something else on my mind too. That girl with the white mask looked just like Maki. Yeah, there's still some business we gotta take care of. Right, girl from? No! Hell yeah! We gotta find Maki. It looked like she was in pain to me. Alright, then you go do what you gotta do. You're adults now. Setting out on your own. I won't stop you. They're not adults. But promise me this. Huh? Like what? Come back and see me before you get all old and wrinkled. And come back to report in when it's all over with. Oh, we will. Don't worry about all that. We're your best students, remember? She says while wearing an outfit that's against the dress code. You should try being in my shoes, getting yelled at every day by the vice principal. Looks like the incident has given him second thoughts, though. He asked me to thank you guys. Maybe now he won't be so strict. For a while, at least. That cue ball as F. Oh, he's not really all that bad. But anyway, you should stop chit-chatting and get going before it's too late. Right. Yeah, Yukino's uniform is against the school uniform policy because her skirt is too long.
You know what? I'd rather have that problem than it being too short, to be quite honest.
Yeah. I've gushed about it before, but it's honestly so cool, like, how a lot of Japanese, like, delinquent fashion, subcultures are based on rebelling against school dress codes specifically. And, like, in ways that make them less attractive to creepy old men. So, like, the long skirts for this particular style. And then you have, like, Lolita and Gyaru stuff as well, which are both... the point of which is to make you less attractive to creepy old men. Come on! What's there to worry about? I'll be with them. Come on, honey. Don't spoil that pretty face with tears. Brown, fuck off. Brown hit on a little child, by the way, in last episode.
Last episode.
Yeah. I don't remember if it was Mai or Aki, but one of the kids, he was like, he was like, "Damn, you're pretty. I can't wait to see you when you're all grown up." It's like, The schools return to normal. That's only the beginning. Our true battle comes later. First, we must restore peace to our city. We're still young. There's a lot of life yet to fight through. I'll rise to the challenge. You know, up to now, I've just been doing whatever I feel like. But when I see Yukino and the others try so hard, I feel like I can do way better. I don't know how exactly, but that can wait until after we save the town. Catch you later, Miss Seiko. So they're gonna go and do the Seebeck route now, I guess.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. Once the town's back to normal, I'm gonna hit the books. Just you watch. I'll be just as awesome as teacher as you, Miss Seiko. I'll see you later, yeah? Thanks for everything, girl from. Looks like they have ideas for their future. How about you? Do you have a future in mind? No, because I'll never be in a game again. Great. You've done something amazing here. Savor that feeling and give it your all. Okay. Oh, now then. I'm off to fuck the janitor. Oh?
It's a Ooh, Philibon.
Hey there, little guy. Where did you come from? Are you here to wish them luck too? Hey, we get very low resolution artwork. Castle of Ice returned to its familiar form, St. Hermelin High School, thanks to the students' courage. With the mask curse dispelled, one of the school's enigmas came to a close. Eternal night will fall again, so long as people seek to turn hope to despair. Danganronpa?
Dang, that's a Rampa.
Danganronpus. Having banished the darkness in their souls, the students take the Queen's words to heart as they start taking steps towards their futures.
Alright, so I said earlier that there was a few years between Aang running away and the genocide of the air nomads. I was misreading that, misinterpreting it.
Okay.
There was one thing I saw that said, like, it had to have been less than 12 months because he ran away when he was 12. all that
Oh,
jazz.
right, yeah.
And when he ran away and the air nomads were genocided, that started the after genocide calendar. Some cool music.
Yeah.
Funky.
It's so cool getting to hear another song than the two that play throughout the entire game, and of course the one in the opening.
Yeah.
Works Japan. The way the text kind of like awkwardly cuts sometimes is so funny. Like, we didn't even get to read those names. Fuck. There were names that showed up for like a fraction of a second. Original version staff. Cozy Okada? Damn!
He be
What
cozy
an egg.
indeed.
Cozy! Yeah, I imagine it's a problem with emulation rather than something to do with the original PSP port. Yeah, because it's doing a fade transition, but the text changing doesn't always match up with it. Okay.
I wonder if that's intentional.
I doubt it.
Because, like,
it would be a good way of making you feel uneasy. Like things
So, like,
aren't quite ended.
so like the text comes in, it fades out, fades the same text back in, and then it like snaps to the next set of credits.
Hey,
That's what it
two
looks like
masks.
it's doing.
1996, 2009, and 2020. 2020? Wasn't that recent? The
Cogito
PSP
ergo sum.
Hmm.
I don't think so, only because I'm pretty sure PSP port's not that old or
Yeah,
like that.
like why would it be 2020? Maybe that's just like
Um,
when they had it renewed until maybe like that was the end of the current copyright contract. Maybe I don't know.
Shin Megami Tensei.
Oh, hello.
Mark?
Mark, where you been, buddy? In your reflection. Huh? Hey, where's Maki? I'm trying to get back the Joey voice. Brooklyn Rage. Oh man, guys, I need your help. Did something happen to Maki? I'm sorry, I never should have let it happen. We went to the Seaback building, but the demons inside got her. They're pretty tough, and I don't think I can handle them on my own. Oh, but if I could, let me at 'em, let me at 'em. What? We must rescue her quickly. All right. Let's go! Cool. Ooh, I won't be doing that. I kind of wish. I wish that there was a way of playing through this game where you do the Snow Queen route and then you do like a similar but different Seabeck route, you know? But unfortunately, this game has no form of New Game Plus. Which is so weird because SMT If has New Game Plus. In fact, there's an entire route you can only do in New Game. You can only unlock in New Game Plus in SMT If. And then there's like a secret ending if you do every ending, like every route. The routes are based on which character you choose to join you when you're in the school at the start. There's like 3 base routes and then 1 that's New Game Plus only. Where was I going with this? But yeah, if you do every route, there's like a secret ending where you get approached by a representative of some organization. It's like a fucking like a fucking Marvel Avengers post-credit scene type bullshit, like we're building a team kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I'm
But yeah,
trying to find why that 2020 is on there. The only thing I can think of is like the ROM you have has some like graphic upgrade patch on it or whatever that someone
it
did in
does.
2020.
It does have a fan-made UI upscaling patch.
I feel like that might be why, because the
Yeah.
like every version that I can see on this list of Persona 1 for the PSP came out in like 2010.
Right, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So 2009 would make sense, being
For
when the
the
copyright
original.
was lodged. Yeah, for the original. If the game
Uh
came out in 2010, then it would have been finished
well,
being made in 2009 probably.
no, the original Persona for the PSP came out in 2009. The latest ones are like the best selection
Right, like platinum or
stuff.
whatever.
Yeah.
Hmm,
Yeah, those ones are the ones that were coming out in like 2010.
cool. How long have I been streaming for?
Only like an
An hour and a
hour-ish.
half. Are you doing anything later tonight?
If I were doing anything tonight, it would be going on right now. And honestly, I think I'm just gonna kind of chill for the rest of the night unless you have
Cool.
ideas or plans.
I just wasn't sure if I was going to be cutting into something. I was thinking I might swap to Helldivers.
Okay.
I've got to change my stream information.